We call them, the smaller bustards in this area, called korhaans. And this is the red-crested korhaan, and it's the male. That was him making all that noise. Beautiful. He's just sitting there. He would be displaying in an area, possibly trying to attract the attentions of a female who may well be very close by. Males in many bird species, as I'm sure you're aware, are brightly coloured, and you can see now that he's turning his back to us, he's not as easily seen as he was with that black and white front. Female is drably coloured, because what happens in your bustards is that these birds, the female is left to her own devices after mating with the male, and she's got to lay the eggs, and she lays the eggs on the ground. The eggs themselves look like stones. They don't even make a nest, they just make a small scraping if anything. Drop the eggs down there, and when the chicks hatch out, they're very well developed already. I've got legs that are able to take them out, and they can run, and they're fully feathered, and they don't need any parental care in the nest. The mother just needs to show them what seeds to feed on the ground. So she's very well camouflaged. So she could be quite clearly sitting here right now. We wouldn't even know it. But this male, his claim to fame, or this particular species, is the male often gets on a small termite mound, and he displays to the female. And what he does then is he takes a few steps, and then he flies straight up in the air. Looks like he's been fired out of a cannon. He goes straight up in the air, and then he just tumbles to the ground. He stops flying. He just tumbles over backwards with the feathers erect. It just looks like he's been shot, and he falls out of just before hitting the ground, he opens the wings and he lands. It's called the rocket display, and it's a display unlike any other bird. It's quite impressive.